In the world filled with perfectionism, our creativity is slowly dying. Rather, we are dependent on AI, or we just think to ourselves that we are not good enough. Let me assure you one thing. You were creative from the day you were born. It is just when you do a task that demands creativity, you tend to feel so empty inside as you lay back and think to yourself, how am I great enough to make an impact? Everyone can do better than me, or I'm not good enough to make an impact. This is the exact point when you underestimate yourself into thinking that you are not good enough and you start to question your own abilities. Well, that is not the point in which you have literally lost this aspect. It is just the imposter syndrome which tricks you into thinking that you are not good enough, you should not do the task and be dependent on someone else to do the task. Well, I know for a fact that a lot of artists are watching this video to get some help. Well, let's just get to the solution. And also, I wanted to tell you guys that I have linked my website down below. Upon when signing up, you will be able to get great newsletters about your personal growth and self-assurance and a lot more great gifts and good impacts. So don't forget to check that out and sign up for yourself for great gifts and so much more. Let's get to the solutions. Point number 1. Steal like an artist. Andre Gitas mentioned this somewhere. Everything which needs to be said has already been said, but the thing is, no one was listening. So everything has to be said again. There's a great concept which I have heard that when you face a blank canvas, it's hard to pump up new ideas. Just look at some inspiration from your past art or something which you are inspired of. Like I have found inspiration from this one and made this recently. So just copy the format and imprint it in your own imagination. That is the rule number 1 for creativity. Point number 2. Don't wait for the moment until you know whether you are good enough to start a topic or not. When starting this YouTube channel, I didn't know what I was going to speak upon. But I had this passion and kept going. You must have seen my previous videos. They were alright, not good, but they helped me realize that I was here to speak, to solve problems, help people and mentor people in the problems where they feel defeated, like in real life ideologies and philosophies. The thing is, Zig Ziglar mentioned, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Point number 3. Write the book that you want to read. The only thing which can satisfy a person is his own masterpiece. For me, when I wanted to paint after a very long time, I had lost every inspiration, every aspect, everything which I had in the past. But I did one thing. In my previous days, I just showed you earlier, like I took inspiration from this painting and didn't even copy anything except for imprinting it in my own imagination. That's how I am not fed up of my own painting, and I know for a fact that I can paint and I can paint well. That's the book which I love to read. Point number 4. Use your hands. Computer is good for editing but not for generating ideas. Scribbling makes patterns from which your brain can generate new ideas, so scribble, cut and collection. I know for a fact your brain would spark so many ideas that you will say, that's enough. Point number 5. Side hustles and side projects are not a waste of time. Many educational sectors and workplaces have induced this into their employees and workers that doing side projects is literally waste of time. The only thing which is important is their work, like school work or office work. I know that how much these people emphasize. From my past, my teachers also had this perspective on side projects that you need to focus on school studies and school work, and you need to leave out every side project or side hustle you had in your mind. But the thing is, I had a knack for ignoring them. Look, I know that schoolwork and school learning is important, but forgetting that you have a connection with your other spirits is really, really bad. Because I have never left my work, my side learning and my side projects. Those skills have favored me in making these kind of YouTube videos which you see right now. The polished up skills include editing, designing, photography, and so much more. Point number 6. Do good work and share it with people. Let me clear you a point. When you post your work online, you tend to have this accountability to other people that you have to post every day consistently and you will automatically get better at your work, mostly in creative spaces. But from my own perspective, posting online is literally not cringe. People are so positive, so supportive that I have also tried this method, you can see. Let me clear you a point. When you have this feeling in yourself that nobody is going to see your work, appreciate your work, but let me tell you something. People are very positive and appreciate each and every niche artist. If you really want to see it approve, I have a link to my Instagram where I used to post 3D work and I will link it down below. Do select it and check it out for yourself. See the comments. People are literally really good. Point number 7. Geography is no longer a must. Look, I'm going to be talking about the point of isolation. Intentional isolation. When you carve out space for yourself, when you disconnect from the noise of the world, you connect more deeply with your own ideas. You don't need a perfect environment. You just need a protected, creative space. A corner of the day that belongs to you. No distractions, no notifications, just the work. Point number 8. Be boring. As it takes a lot of energy to be creative. What it means is, we are sold on the myth that chaotic creative is the only thing which survives in the world. Like the all-nighter, spontaneous genius, and the tortured artist. But the truth, creative success comes from consistency. Being boring doesn't mean that you are dull. It means that you are committed, disciplined, grounded enough to make your own ideas shine in the world by adapting your own working habits and working in peace. Point number 9. Be good as the world is a small town. So many creators fall into the trap of comparison, bitterness, and competition. They just waste their energy on trying to beat someone else. Well, but that mindset only leads to burnout and isolation and loneliness. Instead of trying to outshine others, shine with them. The quote which I've heard which sums all of this is, which is said by Steven Pressfield, not that people are mean or cruel, they're just busy. So if you want support, give it. If you want to be seen, see others. And if you want to feel appreciated, don't hold grudges. Point number 10. Creativity is subtraction. Creativity isn't just about what you add. It's also about what you remove, what you cut, and what you say no to, so that you can do what truly matters and breathe. In the world drowning in content, noise, and distraction, simplicity is clarity, subtraction is power. I hope something found you in what you create or how you breathe. If there's a weight you are carrying or a question that keeps you awake, leave it in the comments. I might weave your question in the next video. You'll find more fragments in the newsletters which I will be sharing upon you signing up on the website. It will also include freebies and so much benefit. So thank you for watching till the end, and till next time, see ya.